Thank you. I have to read this poem. One poem only. See if I can read it well. Wait. I can't see. I can't see. Eyes that don't see, ears that don't hear, a mouth that doesn't talk, feet that don't walk, streetlights that don't run, an artist painting in the sun, a sun that doesn't shine in a rhyme, the poet's funny pun, sting of a stun gun, curried chicken drinking Jamaican rum, curried chickens drinking Jamaican rum. The steel nickel's worth a dime. People that have no time show you a stop sign. God has no design on the heaven in his heaven divine. A lawyer that who doesn't know the Constitution. Let me start over again. I can't see. Eyes that don't see, ears that can't hear, a mouth that doesn't talk, feet that don't walk, streetlights that don't run, an artist painting in the sun, a sun that doesn't shine in a rhyme, the poet's funny pun, sting of a stun gun, curried chicken drinking Jamaican rum, the steel nickel's worth a dime. People that have no time show you a stop sign. God has no design in his heaven sublime. A lawyer who doesn't know the Constitution, the sheriff with a gun who will take retribution, the autistic therapist who gives absolution, drop in of a mental institution. Daughters and sons alike in hypnosis they're riding a bike, the color of gray shade of white lights. They like to watch a starry moonlight. In the poet's view, turning a wrong left or a right, all struggling for a line to sight. I can't think I'm about to sink in the missing link written in a writer's artist down below 3517. Listen to that racket. Listen to that goddamn racket. Goddamn assholes. I can't see. Eyes that don't see, ears that can't hear. A mouth that doesn't talk, feet that don't walk. Streetlights that don't run, an artist painting in the sun. A sun that doesn't shine in a rhyme. The poet's funny pun, sting of a stun gun. Curried chickens drinking Jamaican rum. Steel nickels worth a dime. People that have no time. Show you a stop sign. God has no design in his heaven to blind. Sublime. A lawyer who doesn't know the Constitution. The sheriff with a gun who will take retribution. The autistic therapist who gives absolution. Drop-in of a mental institution. So daughters and sons alike. In hypnosis riding a bike. The color a gray shade of white lights. They like to watch the starry moonlight. In the poet's view, turning a wrong left or right. Of struggling for lines to sight. I can't think I'm about to sink. In the missing link, writing in India's ring. I can't think I'm about to sink. In the missing link, writing into artists in the ink. I can't think I'm about to sink. In the missing link, written in a writing artist India ink. John Bill 3517. I can see. Eyes that don't see, ears that can't hear. A mouth that doesn't talk, feet that don't walk. Streetlights that don't run, an artist painting in the sun. A sun that doesn't shine in a rhyme. The poet's funny pun. Sting of a stun gun. Curried chickens Jamaican rum. Street nickels worth a dime. People that have no time. Show you a stop sign. God has no design in his heaven sublime. A lawyer who doesn't know the Constitution. The sheriff with a gun will take retribution. The autistic therapist who gives absolution. Drop-in of a mental institution. A lawyer who doesn't know the Constitution. The sheriff with a gun who seeks to take. A lawyer who doesn't know the Constitution. The sheriff with a gun will take retribution. The autistic therapist who gives absolution. Drop-in of a mental institution. Of a mental art institution. The lawyer who doesn't know the Constitution, the sheriff with a gun who seeks to take retribution, the autistic therapist who gives absolution, drop-in of a mental art institution. Daughters and sons alike in hypnosis riding a bike, in colors a gray shade of white light. They like to watch the starry night, in the poet's view, turning a wrong right, left, right. All struggling for lines to sight. I can't think. I'm about to sink in the missing link. When written in a writing artist in the ink. I can't see. Eyes that don't see. I can see. Eyes that don't see. Ears that can't hear. A mouth that doesn't talk. Feet that don't walk. Streetlights that don't run. An artist painting the sun. A sun that doesn't shine in a rhyme. The poet's funny pun. Sting of a stun gun. Curried chickens drinking Jamaican rum. The steel nickel's worth a dime. Streets that have no time. Show you a stop sign. God has no design in heaven sublime. A lawyer who doesn't know the Constitution. The sheriff with a gun who will take retribution. The autistic therapist gives absolution. Drop-in of a mental art institution. Daughters and sons alike in hypnosis riding a bike. the color of gray shade of white lights. They like to watch their starry moonlight. In the poet's view, turning a left, wrong left out to or right right, all struggling in lines of sight for lines of sight. Daughters and sons alike in hypnosis riding a bike, the color of gray shade of white lights. They like to watch a starry moonlight. In the poet's view, turning a wrong left or a right right, all struggling for lines of sight. Daughters and sons alike in hypnosis riding a bike, the color of gray shade of white lights. They like to watch the starry moonlight. In the poet's view, turning a wrong left or a right right, all struggling for lines to sight. I can't think, I'm about to sink in the missing link, written in a writing artist India ink. Do it. I can see, eyes that don't see, ears that can't hear, a mouth that doesn't talk, feet that don't walk, streetlights that don't run, an artist painting in the sun, a sun that doesn't shine in a rhyme, the poet's funny pun, sting of a stun gun, curd chickens drinking Jamaican rum, the steel nickel worth a dime. People that have no time, show you a stop sign, guys design in his heaven sublime. A lawyer who doesn't know the Constitution, a sheriff with a gun will seek retribution. An artistic therapist will give absolution. Drop in of a mental art institution. Daughters and sons alike. In hypnosis riding a bike, the color of gray shade of white lights. They like to watch the starry moonlight. In the poet's view, turning the wrong right, left view. All struggling to the full lines of sight. I can't think, I'm about to sink in the missing link written in the writing artist in the ink. I can see. Eyes that don't see, ears that can't hear, a mouth that doesn't talk, feet that don't walk, streetlights that don't run, an artist painting in the sun, a sun that doesn't shine in a rhyme, the poet's funny pun, sting of a stun gun, curried chickens drinking Jamaican rum, the steel nickel's worth a dime, people that have no time, show you a stop sign, God has no design in his heaven sublime, a lawyer who doesn't know the Constitution, the sheriff with a gun will take retribution, the autistic therapist who gives absolution, drop in of a mental art institution. Daughters and sons alike in hypnosis riding a bike, the color of gray shade of white lights. They like to watch the starry moonlight, and the poet's view turning a wrong left of a right light. Anything, all struggling for line of sight. I can't think, I'm about to sink in the missing link, one written in the writings in the ink. I can't see. Eyes that don't see, ears that can't hear, a mouth that doesn't talk, feet that don't walk, streetlights that don't run, an artist painting the sun, a sun that doesn't shine in a rhyme, the poet's funny pun, sting of a stun gun, curried chickens drinking Jamaican rum, steel nickels worth a dime, people that have no time, show you a stop sign, God has no design in his heaven sublime, a lawyer who doesn't know the Constitution, the sheriff with a gun will take retribution, the autistic therapist who gives absolution, drop in of a mental art institution, daughters and sons alike, in hypnosis riding bike, riding a bike, the color of gray shade of white lights, they like to watch a starry moonlight, and the poet's view riding a wrong light bright, all striving for lots of sight. I can't think I'm about to sink in the missing link written in an artist in the ink. Daughters and sons alike, in hypnosis riding a bike, the color of gray shade of white light, they like to watch the starry moonlight, and the poet's view turning a wrong left or a right, all struggling for lines of sight. I can't think I'm about to sink in the missing link, written in the writings in the artist in the ink. I can't think I'm about to sink in the missing link, written in an artist written in. I can't think I'm about to sink in the missing link, written in the writing artist in the ink. 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 I can't think I'm about to sink in the missing link, written in the writing artist in the ink. I can't see. Eyes that don't see, ears that can't hear. A mouth that doesn't talk, feet that don't walk. Streetlights that don't run, an artist painting in the sun. A sun that doesn't shine in a rhyme. The poet's funny pun. Sting of a stun gun, curry chickens, Jamaican rum. The chicken's nickels. Can't you shut the hell up? Stupid goddamn assholes. I can't see. Eyes that don't see, ears that can't hear, a mouth that doesn't talk, feet that don't walk, streetlights that don't run, an artist painting the sun, a sun that doesn't shine in a rhyme, the poet's funny pun, sting of a stun gun, curried chickens drinking Jamaican rum, the steel nickels worth a dime. People that have no time show you a stop sign. God has a design as heaven is blind. A lawyer who doesn't drink the children know the Constitution. The sheriff with a gun will seek retribution. Gosh.